About 4 to 5 months ago, I created a hair care regimen on this channel for myself. Feel free to check it out right here. Here, it could inspire you to create yours. So, like I was saying, 4 to 5 months ago, I created a suitable hair care regimen, a hair care regimen that suits my needs. We were supposed to meet after 3 months to reevaluate it, but I got so busy and I ended up not doing it. But I did take my results after 3 months. So we are going to be comparing the results after 3 months today. The first goal was to achieve fuller edges. That was the most important one for me. You know, I have issues with my edges. The second one was to have healthy hair. And the last one was to retain length. In order to achieve this, we decided to listen to me saying we as if all of us were doing the same thing. Let me put this way. In order to achieve this, I decided I decided based on the information I got to wash my hair every 2 weeks in order to avoid sebum accumulation too. I also decided to use heat every 2 weeks because I couldn't do more, and heatless stretching is a no for me. It hurts my edges, and I also decided to put my hair in a protective style that would last at least 2 weeks so I wouldn't be manipulating it too much. I almost forgot that in order to keep the hair moisturized, because my hair is high porosity hair and it's kind of complicated to keep it moisturized, we also decided to go for moisturizing products, a shampoo, a leave-in conditioner. I got my first leave-in conditioner. That is funny because I've been natural for like 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. And I only got my first leave-in conditioner about 5 months ago. That's that's interesting. How was I even coping without a leave-in conditioner back then? I can't remember. We also decided to buy a protein dip conditioner, which I got. I made a video about that one in particular because I got scammed buying it. And we also decided to go for a sealant. It should have been using a sealant before. I had been using hair grease. I just kind of kept using the hair grease. This is what my hair looked like when I started the 3 months challenge. Let me put it like that because it's actually a challenge, changing my hair care regimen to suit my needs and actually sticking to it. That's a 3 months challenge. Now, for how it has been going, honestly, I don't like detangling my hair. I don't like having to detangle my hair every 2 weeks, but it's better than every week or every 2 weeks. So I'm not complaining too much about that. I was not really consistent about styling my hair every 2 weeks because I just didn't always feel like it. And I also needed to style my hair a certain way for the beauty pageant I told you about. Overall, mini braids were the way to go. No, I can't really go for mini twists because my hair doesn't like it. I've talked about it a good number of times on this channel. If you have been here for a while, you already know my hair doesn't like mini twists. So mini braids were the way to go most often. The products were just perfect. I showed you in my last watch day video the products that I got. They were Cameroonian made, Cameroonian owned brands, and they were just perfect. If you can buy Cameroonian made products, go ahead. You will not regret it, I promise. They were just at the beginning of the 3 months challenge, I was not really sure I was going to be able to keep up with it, but I'm actually in shock. I did keep up in a certain way. Overall, I was consistent. This is what my hair looked like after the 3 months. I always check my length with the front part because that's the slowest growing part of my hair. So if I see any growth there, I know the rest of my hair is definitely growing. Actually needed to put the two pictures really close together like this to see the difference. I'm a slow grower. It's no news. I did not really expect much, but in terms of health though, can you see how thick that portion of hair looks now? Before it was really thin. It was really fine, like I was holding thin air, but now it looks bulkier. I think we are heading towards the right direction with the health of the hair. Now, I skipped the edges part because in reality, I don't know what to say about my edges. You tell me, when you look at it, what do you think? Take a look at these two pictures and tell me what you think. It's true that they are not from the same lighting, but honestly, I like to think that my edges are growing. Maybe I'm just lying to myself, but I really like to think that my edges did grow during this 3 month period. I did notice something midway. I did not include anything about growing my edges, which was actually my first objective. I do not know how I missed that point of actually writing out steps that I was supposed to follow to grow out my edges. I just focused on the length and the health. That is one of the points I need to remedy as soon as possible. Then also, other things I would like to change is how often I do my hair. I um I want to move further to 1 month, 1 month or so, and that means I'll not be using heat as much as I am doing now, which is a good thing. Everybody cannot be saying that heat is not that good for hair, and I insist on using it as often as I do now. So I think I'm going to slow down on the heat too. I also did realize something. A lot of 4C hair naturals do not use combs in their hair. I don't know how that is going to be possible for me, but I think I'm going to try that out. I want to try to use at least, I want to try to use less combs in my hair. I want to reduce to minimum. It is true that right now I always finger the tangle first before I go with the comb, but I actually want to experiment not using combs at all in my hair just for a while. I also want to try something else in terms of products. I want to change the hair grease. I've used hair grease for so long. Maybe maybe I'm missing out on something. I want to go back to shea butter. I want to really see the difference. I want to act like a good natural. I want to stop being rebellious. Let me let me try that out now. I think it will be fair to say we should be back in about 3 other months to see how this is going. I hope it goes on well because I'm actually loving the results already. I discovered my hair could move, and that is unbelievable. It's funny how little things make me happy, but my hair movement really makes me happy these days. You must have noticed in my recent videos how I'm always. So that is all I have for you in this video. I hope you learned something from my hair care regimen, and that's all. That's all. So, like I always say, things are definitely going to get better soon. They can never stay the same. Take care. Bye.